You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah!
What's up? This is Sara Jay, and I'm politicking with Po on Turbo City Radio.
Okay, welcome back. This is a Po Politickin TurboCity.net exclusive. I'm now politicking with Sara Jay. How you doing today, Sarah?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So first thing I want to know, tell us what some of your interests are. Who you be with, things that make you smile, all that.
That's a good question, actually. I listen to a lot of good music, and I really like hip-hop a lot. So, I like to go to a lot of shows and do stuff like that. I love animals. I have 6 dogs. So, I love my big dogs. And I smoke a lot of herb. And I like to hike. I have a tricycle, and I like to ride my tricycle everywhere. I go to the beach. I live in Miami part-time, so I go to the beach a lot and stuff. And I'm kind of active. I run, I swim, I work out.
I mean, say, do you get any, I'm not saying this in a bad way either, because she looks good to me too, but you get any Barbra Streisand comparisons? Because you can be like her younger, voluptuous sister or something. Nobody ever told you that before?
Yeah. You know what? It's been a really long time since anybody said that, but yeah.
Yeah, you look like her to me. When I first saw you, that's who I thought about. All right, so what's a day in the life for you right now? What's the average day for you?
I don't even have any average days. Like, all my days are so different because I'm always doing different shit, I, like today, for example, is like a mad rush because I have to go to Tampa, and as soon as I get back from Tampa, I have to go to school, and as soon as I get home from school, I have to go to Vegas. So Vegas is our big porn convention, so I'm rushing around making sure I've got everything ready for that, because it's like kind of a big deal. And, just getting ready to travel. My flight takes off at 6, so
Okay, and what you said?
Packed and ready.
And what you were saying you was going to school for?
I'm going to school for film.
That's cool. So like you were saying, you directed 4 movies, so you just trying to learn a little bit more so you can add to it.
Yeah, I've directed 4 DVDs so far, and I really just want like a firmer grasp on how to create like my vision from beginning to end.
So do you which like you? I like that how you saying your vision. So with your films, do you try to put like is it like you really put a lot into it and try to like artistic and try to give people a visual they can go to, or is it just film informed? Like do you like?
So far the DVDs that I've done have been more focused, not so much on like a creative aspect, but just like a high quality of like good gonzo porn, but that's the direction that I'm going in. I definitely want to go in the direction of creating like something that's, entertaining, like visually, entertaining, like sexually. I want it to be like not only erotic, like and artistic, but I also want it to be like kind of filthy and raunchy and dirty still too. And, I think that that's like an area that really hasn't been done that well in porn.
Yeah, I was just going to say...
Usually too soft or too hard. Like, honestly, like most porn that I see is like either too soft or too hard for me.
Yeah, I've been saying I consider myself a pornologist, and I don't really know what gonzo is. So what is gonzo?
Okay. Gonzo is like no story.
Like what?
Like no story.
Oh, okay.
Or like no story at all.
I don't like that story
like,
shit though. I don't know why they do that story shit.
Well, then there's like an in between too. There's like vignettes, which I think vignettes are kind of cool. Like it gives you a reason why the people are fucking. Like a vignette would be like the pizza man, the plumber, like something like normal and quick, not drawn out. But then like a feature would be like a movie, like like all these parodies are like features, and like that Pirates of the Caribbean, that's like a feature, like all that Wicked, Vivid stuff, those are all features where it's like a whole movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna say whoever did that Cosby Show porn, fuck them, because that wasn't cool. They gotta leave Cosby Show alone. You saw that one?
No,
yeah,
I don't really watch those parody ones.
Somebody did the Cosby Show over it. They did Fresh Prince over. I was like, oh man, they come on. All right, so I want to know, how did you get your starting point? Like, how did you why did you get into it, and do you like it, and just tell us your background about it a little bit.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Like when I graduated high school, I went to school for psychology, and I was like working really hard, and I ended up dancing. I really like dancing a lot, and I wanted to like kind of like keep up with that and keep in that adult industry. But after I moved to Vegas, I just got like really, really tired of dancing, like a lot. It takes a lot out of you, And so I wanted to stay in the same like adult thing, because I really like being naked. I like being used as a sex object. Like I'm not embarrassed about my body. Like I have no hang-ups at all. And so I started looking into porn, because that's I'm an adult. That's what I was that's what I'm interested in. That's my my department.
That's what's up.
So. Yeah, so, that's when I started sending my pictures out to different companies and stuff and just trying to get work.
Okay, and I should have asked you this earlier, but it kind of just hit my mind as I was smoking. So I want to know, what kind of stuff do you smoke? Like, what kind of types, and like, how do you smoke it? Like joint, blunt, bong, or whatever.
You know what? I am like an old school pothead, so I do everything. Like, if it has to do with pot, I do it. I guess, like, depends on where I'm at, too. Like, if I'm at my house in Oregon, I smoke out of my bong. I got a bong that was made for me, and it's got my name engraved on it and stuff. It's really nice. And then if I'm at my, if I'm traveling, I usually smoke joints, because I carry papers in my wallet. And, yeah, it's convenient that way. And if I'm at home in Miami, depends on who I'm hanging out with. If I'm at home in Miami and hanging out with my people, then I'm probably smoking blunts. If I'm by myself, I got this really nice water pipe. I got 2 really nice water pipes that I like to smoke out of. But I also have a vaporizer, too. The sometimes I hit the vaporizer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say swishy for the issue over here. That's all I do over here. I don't even know how to do that other stuff yet. I gotta learn how to do that stuff.
Yeah, I like cones too, but like they're hard to find, and when I get them, I usually smoke them all. That's probably my favorite, is to smoke cones.
So you talked about this earlier because you said you're going to school to learn how to for film. So I'm gonna say, as far as your career, like how long are you trying to do it? Like, are you just trying to go into film all the way, or you just want to like you trying to go like Nina Hartley and just perform as long as you can with it?
Yeah, I mean basically that's like what I do. You know, like why would you switch careers like halfway through? Not even halfway through your life. I'm 33. You know. Like, why would I switch careers anytime soon? Like, well, I've built my whole, like, since I was 18, you know? So I've been doing, like, my whole life. Like, there's no reason to, like, I'm not failing. I'm succeeding. I'm paying all my bills. I'm taking care of things. I'm, you know, handling responsibilities and whatnot. And, you know, it's always good. Everything, I'm making more money every day. So there's no reason to quit.
Yeah, that's it. How's your family accept you? Do they, like, you feel any shame or guilt, or they embrace you and everything like that?
I don't really have too much family, and the family I do have me for who I am. Okay. You know, they don't care what I do.
Okay, and also I wanted to ask you about, because one of my listeners, he told me to make sure I ask you about this. So he wanted to know about, as far as like interracial sex, he want to know like, because I know some women, white women, they won't perform with blacks, but I noticed you do. So we want to know like a little bit about the background about that, like why is that and stuff like that. Like, is it just straight racial, or is there like the black?
Yeah, I'm not racist. I'm not a racist person, like at all. Like, you know, I like people based on the content of their character and if we got chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't know what these other broads are doing. I'm not really gonna, you know, jump in their shoes, but I'm not a racist.
Yeah. Then also, he wanted me to ask you, like, is it, do you notice any differences when you perform with different races or nationalities, or not really?
You know what? Everything's always a lot more laid back and relaxed and easygoing on an interracial or a black set. But I honestly think that's because that's who I work with most often, and that is, we have a comfort level and, like, a comfort zone. Like, I already know everybody on set. We're already cool. We usually hang out before or after the scene, you know? Like, you know, whenever we're doing conventions, those are the people that I hang out with. That's like my circle of friends. So, of course, everything's going to be a lot more, like, laid back, relaxed, casual, comfortable, because I know them. Like, you know, I go on, like, a Naughty America set, or, like, you know, a Brazzers set, or a Bang Brothers set or something. And it's not that it's unfriendly or hostile, but it's just not as, like, personal. It's like the difference between working with, like, people you work with and then working with your friends who you hang out with.
Yeah. And also, we want to know, what do you enjoy the most about doing porn?
What do I enjoy the most about doing porn? Probably the sex. Like, it's kind of great in general to, you know, have sex and get used to it. That's kind of great. And then everybody gets to watch, so I get to show off too.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was somebody else I was interviewing. Kelly Divine, when I was interviewing her, I was saying, like, it's like sometimes, like, certain women, certain performers, it's like they're having sex with you at the same time when they're having sex with the guy, and you have that too. Like, that, it's like connection. Like, I guess that's what makes the people, the ones that's good, and the ones that's not, because it's like connection that you get, you know?
Yeah, probably.
And what do you enjoy the least?
That racist crap. It really gets on my nerves. There's, like, no excuse for it, you know, and people always make up all these lies and stuff, and it irritates, bothers me.